Hi sewing friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Polly and this is the Sewing Edit. If you're new to the channel, welcome. This is a place where I share all about sewing and styling a handmade wardrobe. So if you think these are topics that you find interested, I would appreciate if you hit the subscribe button and also the like button. I also would appreciate if you choose to share this content with sewing friends, so that way I can grow the channel, and that motivates me as well to make more videos like the one that you're seeing now. I haven't done one of these videos for a while, so today I'm doing a little sit down video with you guys and sharing with you a little update of what I've been up to and what I plan in the next week. And the reality is that as a full-time mom with a lot of hobbies and a lot of responsibilities around the house, I haven't really had any time to sew since the Sew Frugal 22. I'm not really proud of it, and what I've noticed about myself is that I've become unhappy with myself. So what I realized is I need to find time for myself to sew. And seeing my schedule as it is right now, if I don't plan it step by step in a time slot, I know it will be very difficult to achieve it. I've been thinking for a long time to share with you a sewing plans video with plans for spring, for example, but in all honesty, that overwhelms me. I would love to sew more, but the reality is I'm so busy right now with things that are going on around the house, around the family, and my work is quite intensive that honestly, probably 80% of the week in the evenings, by 8:30, I'm so tired that I can just grab my Kindle, read a few pages, and by 9 o'clock, I'm asleep. That's the reality right now. I think that in the near future, I hopefully will start being a little bit more settled. I've started already feeling a bit more settled with my job, so I'm trying to structure and create some kind of schedule, weekly schedule in my life with all the things that are going on, with the children's busy schedule. Thank God my husband is helping a lot with both of them, really, but still I still find myself with hardly any time, and especially sewing time. So what I've decided to do, and it's a little bit of a commitment that I don't know how it's going to go, but I wanted to give it a try. And this is really, I'm going to commit to one sewing project for now, for this coming week with you here. And I will share what I'm planning to sew today. And hopefully by next week, I can share with you the result. I have an idea of a full outfit, spring outfit, but I'm taking it one step at a time simply because I don't know how much time I will have the week after. At the moment, I've planned one sewing make for next week, and it is a really easy project that I'm planning, but I need this kick of that I can sew something new and nice and fresh, and I can wear it almost immediately, and that will give me a little bit more confidence to go and plan more sewing projects, hopefully. So the project that I plan for upcoming week is actually the Loni top by Lore Piar. You have seen me before. I have spoken about her patterns, and she recently released a new knit top. It looks a little bit of a very simple tight-fitted t-shirt, and I will show you the line drawings and which view I'm planning to sew. But she recently released this top, and it really aligned with my vision of what I want to create for this spring. And the reality is, because I don't have a lot of time, I'm going down to basics, meaning that I would like to sew some t-shirts, but I want them to be elevated. So for me, elevated means it has this little detail that I wouldn't be able to stumble upon such a design very easily, and I like that. So the top is here. I will show you a picture of it. you can see. And it has a first view with a short sleeve and cup size top. It's bust size, or what does she call it? I don't really know. It has a little dart to create a beautiful shaping of the bust. And the second top is with a little seam that goes over the bust, a little bit above the bust, I assume, and it's with a long sleeve. So my plan is to make view A, this one, in a short sleeve. So the fabric that I have chosen is a rib knit that I recently bought in my trip to the local fabric store. It is a rib knit, and I'll show it to you here. Hopefully you can see it better. Here you go. And it has a beautiful texture. It has about 60% recovery, 60% stretch both ways, and the recovery is quite good. It's about 5 to 10%. I quite like it. It's not too thin, it's not too thick, and it's exactly what it was in the instructions. You need some mid-weight fabric, and I thought I'll give it a try with this. I have a 1.5 meter, so I think I will quite comfortably sew a short sleeve with this fabric. So my plan is that today I plan to go to my fabric shop again to buy myself thread. I don't have thread for this project, and because I've seen quite a lot of top stitching going on, and I believe she also suggests to use thin elastic for under the bust for this seam here. Let me see if you can see it. So these are the two things that I plan on buying today, and once I get these supplies, I plan on piecing together the PDF pattern today. Tomorrow is going to be Sunday. This is the time when you will see this video. I plan on blocking an hour of my time where I'm going to go through cutting the pattern, preparing my sewing machine and my serger, and also the iron. And I hope to sew. I have to do some measurements on the pattern as well. So I hope to sew it up. Well, I hope to start sewing it. I plan also to go through the instructions tonight while in bed. I'm going to run through them. I do remember that Lore did a very quick and very useful video on, I think, on her Instagram. It's a little mini sew along. I'm sure it's a quite straightforward way of sewing that top, but I would like to remind myself. And for the next week, I have quite intensive week at work, but it's a short week because on Wednesday here in the Netherlands it's going to be the King's Day, and it's a national holiday, so nobody works on that day. It's a big celebration day for the Dutch people here, where they sing songs, drink a lot of beer, and sell a lot of fun stuff. So this is my plan, where I will probably block another hour of my time to sew, and hopefully my plan is to spend about 15 to 20 minutes in the evenings after work on doing 1 to 2 seams and see how that works. It's a very simple project, so it shouldn't create any challenges for me, but I plan on making like short videos for myself at least, or maybe I will publish it next time to show you. If you are interested in how I manage my time with full-time work and you know, finding time for sewing, let me know, because I'm really on a mission to figure this out. I am struggling with balancing everything, but I feel that I need to find the time to sew for myself. It will be helpful for my mental state as well. So if these are things that will be interesting for you, please do let me know. And if you have also tips on how to manage and find time during a working week, let me know. I'm going to try and test that this coming week, and I'll let you know how it works. As I said, I will document it. And this is so far the plan. Another reason why I haven't been sewing a lot for this year, really, especially after Sew Frugal 22, is because my shape has changed, and drastically, I would say, for myself. I'm not very happy with my weight at the moment, and it has nothing to do with how people perceive me. It's about how I feel and how I look for myself. So I need to spend some time to care for myself, and as much as I would like to spend more time in the sewing room, sewing more clothes for my new change shape, I struggle with that idea, to be honest. So that basically means that I should probably putting things on priorities again. I think I will try to focus on finding time to sew, probably not as much as I want to, but finding time to plan my meals, cut down on primarily sugar. That is my big challenge, and hopefully once I'm a bit happier with myself, I would say, I will be able to go back to sewing some fun, I mean, hopefully summer dresses. I would love to go into tailoring. I really wanted to focus on making a suit jacket, but I feel like my mental capacity is not enough to go and spend time on figuring out how to do tailoring techniques right now, as much as I would love to. It is something probably, again, I need to plan in my agenda, but hopefully it will happen. So this is the plan for next week. I don't know if I'll be able to edit the next video on time to publish it on the following Sunday. I will do my best, but the reality is my son, who had a birthday on Easter on 17th of April, is going to have his school party, well, his party with his friends on next weekend. So I will be quite busy preparing for it, and I don't know whether I have time to edit the following video, which will be more of a diary of my make. But if it's not ready by next week, the week after, I will publish it and I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, well, I hope everyone is well. If you have any comments, suggestions, as I said, how to balance work with some sewing time, please do let me know in the comments down below. And thank you for being here. If you have stayed until the end, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I hope to see you next time. Okay, stay safe. Bye.